Hi, welcome back to Reads and Threads. My name's Kate. Hello if you're new here, and welcome back if you're joining us again. Today we're going to go through my February TBR. So originally I was planning on doing a TBR game for February. However, it hasn't fully finished its development. So I will hopefully have progress on that and have it ready to go by March. So we're just going to continue mood reading this year. That is what I was doing in January. I was in the middle of a few series. There was a couple of new releases that came out that I really wanted to get through. So it's a pretty similar situation in February. So we'll just continue on. So the first book that I want to get to in February is Valor by Gwynne. This is the next book in the Faith and the Fallen series. I am reading along with Becca and the Books Catch-Up Book Club, and I really enjoyed the first book, so I'm hoping the second one is going to be a great addition and really continue on and add to the character development that we've had in the first book. If you don't know much about this series, it is an epic fantasy with multiple points of view. It has giants and magic and battles, and it has just been a really good start to a 4-book series, and I did really enjoy watching the live show. Though I couldn't do the live show when it was happening because I hadn't finished the book, I have now finished the book, and I would really like to catch up and have this one finished before their next live show, which is on the 9th of March. I will link all of the announcement videos, live shows, all that kind of thing in the description below. So if you haven't checked it out, please go do so. It's a really fun time. There's a Discord where you can communicate with other people participating in the read-along, and it's just a really great fun time. The next book I need to get to in February is for my IRL book club called The Book Hose. We pick a book every month to read. We all take turns in choosing. And the next book that has come up is Liane Moriarty's Here One Moment. I got this one from the library, so it's a little used looking. However, that's not a bad thing. It just means lots of people have picked it up. So this will be my first Liane Moriarty. I don't know much about her books other than that she's extremely popular. I'm really hoping that I will enjoy this one. This book centers around a set of passengers from a flight. And on this flight, one of the passengers has predicted everyone's death dates. And 6 of them are extremely close. And we're going to follow those 6 passengers, I think, as they deal with the possibility that they know when they're going to die. She's an extremely popular author, so I really do hope that I enjoy her writing style. However, we'll see. This isn't my main genre. It's going to slightly be out of my comfort zone, so hopefully I will like it and it'll just add a whole new level to my reading. The next series that I am currently in the middle of is the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. I'm reading these with my sister. So the one that I'll be up to by February is book number 4, I'm pretty sure. Is that book 4? Yeah, book 4, Queen of Shadows. I'm in the middle of Assassin's Blade, so the prequel. Hopefully we'll be able to get through these, as well as starting tandem reading Empire of Storms and Tower of Dawn. That would be my ultimate aim for February. Whether I get through all 3, who knows, but definitely Queen of Shadows will be getting consumed in February. The other series I'd really like to finish off in February is Maria V. Snyder's study series. This is the 3rd one in the original trilogy, Fire Study. I finished the last 2, Poison Study and Magic Study, in December last year, and just before it gets too far away, want to finish this one off. So I thought February, considering we're continuing on with our mood reading, I would try and knock this one off. I haven't heard the best things about it. It is still following Yelena and Valak, but I have heard that it is a bit of a decline from the first two. So hopefully not so much that I end up DNFing it, but I would really like to finish it off. The next book I am really excited about, and it is not released yet, but it is coming out in February, and that is Kristen Cicerelli's Rebel Witch, which is the second in a duology, The Crimson Moth. I made everyone in my book club read the first one last month, and we will be discussing it this month at our next book club. So I'm really looking forward to hearing everyone's thoughts on it. I really enjoyed the first book. I gave it 4.5 stars, and I'm just hoping that the ending is just as good. So I want to get my hands on it as soon as I can, hopefully on the 18th when it comes out, but we'll see how I go. Either way, this is one that I will be reading in February. I did decide at the end of January that I would attempt to complete the Buzzwordathon challenge by Books and Lala. I'll link her announcement video in the description below. So she's currently running 2 challenges. One is Buzzwordathon, and then the other one is a cover challenge. Now, I was contemplating doing both at the same time. However, because it was so close to the end of January, it was unlikely I was going to be able to find a book that had truth and lies in the title, or truth or lies, and a pattern as well, which was the prompt for the January book cover. However, I am in the middle of Book of Lies, so that one fills that one. And the next prompt for February in the buzzword list is a water-based word. So for that one, I am going to use water and read Bridget Kemmerer's Thicker Than Water. This actually will be the first non-fantasy Bridget Kemmerer I have read. I have really enjoyed Bridget Kemmerer's fantasy series that I have consumed, so it will be interesting to see how this one stacks up. So from what I've read, it is about a young boy whose mother has newly married and they have moved to a small town, and then she is murdered. And his new stepdad is a cop, and his cop colleagues actually think that he is the one that murdered his mother. He then meets a girl who is the sister of 3 of the cops, and also had a friend who was murdered. And these have been the first murders in this town in 20 years. So I think that they will team up to hopefully discover the true killer. It will be interesting to see plot twists and all that kind of stuff. Again, I tend to stick more to fantasy, so this will be an interesting side note to see if I actually do like Bridget Kemmerer's other works, because there is a few of her other books that I do have on my TBR, that my general want to read list anyway, that are not her fantasy books. So this hopefully will give me a good understanding of how I'm going to like those ones. So I think that's going to pretty much keep me entertained. It's probably a little shocking that there's no romance on this list. However, it just hasn't worked out. There is a little bit of romance in my Sarah J. Maas series. So hopefully that will be enough to keep me going through what is considered the month of love. So thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you have some great reads coming up in February. I'd love to hear what they are. And if you've read any of the ones that I've mentioned today, feel free to leave me a comment. What you thought about them without spoilers would be great, because I don't want any of them to get ruined. But it's been great having you here. If you don't have much to say but would like to just let me know that you were around, a like goes a long way. Hopefully you're willing to subscribe and see all the content that I have planned coming up. And it would just be great to have you as part of the community. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.